And so that's that's our skate park, and let's take a look. Your nice water bottle refill over here, and looks like the same sign over here. So if you're coming along this way, you would enter the skate park. And as far as skill spaces, oh yeah, we're here for the skill space. This area under the tree looks like it's a possibility. Except you'd have a tree above you, so it'd be good for like maybe some lower flow stuff that doesn't go too high. Like maybe poi, but poi can go up in the air as well. Maybe some hoops, but hoops can go in the air. Kendama for sure, unless you're throwing your kendama up in the air. Some small 3-ball stuff, juggling or 4-ball for sure. But again, we're not getting into the skate park area. Here's a nice, this is like a fun little bowl. I like this with like this hump in the middle, and you can kind of got to learn how to move around, and it's got that roll in too, pretty neat. Back here, is this really a good skill spot? Nah, it doesn't look like it, not so much. I feel like it's got poor access. That's one. And the only thing I could see back here would be like if you're skateboarding, if you come with your skateboard and some juggling stuff and a kendama, probably like leave, kind of camp over here for a sec and like, do some kendama off to the side or something. This is actually kind of unusual to have the ground sort of landscaped up to the top of this ramp. Kind of neat. And continuing over on this side. So this is your street course with your quarter. You got quarter on that side, then you got your ramp on this side. Some rails. Over here. Now this spot over here looks like, you've got your water being drained out, and actually I can see this, what they got down here is like a netting, and they have the net to kind of keep the grasses together. And my guess is that this is going to get wet. This is going to be the wetter area. Like I said, whenever you see those drains, that's a good indication that it's going to be a more wet area. So this looks like a nice area to do some skill stuff in, but my guess is that when it gets closer to spring, summer, fall, that this is going to be a more area that's got some more wetness. I could, there's some wetness right here. And wet, damp, and muddy areas and skill spaces are not that compatible often. We'll work on that. That'll be for another video when we're juggling mud. Oh boy. No, don't do that. Here's another kind of hill that they have. I mean, it's interesting landscaping. They made some interesting decisions. Here's a little bit of like you could call it like a pump park, just because of these two like humps over there. You can kind of go up and then use your weight to accelerate, and then go over the next one and continue that. And then you can go over on this tabletop platform kind of thing. Got some ledges. So, I mean, the park's pretty cool. I give them a good rating. This whole area seems to be a little bit on a grade, like on a slight grade, possibly. for those who are keeping score. They got the same sign, except this says days and hours posted below define when this park is available for use by skateboarders and use for bikes. I don't think that was on the other sign. This says skateboards, scooters, and inline roller skates, odd hours, bikes, even hours. But this says the wheel-friendly plaza. So this may be considered a separate area. This may be the wheel-friendly plaza. I did not know that. This is like a new kind of thing that they did. To make a wheel-friendly plaza. Okay, so you got your skill spaces up here. You know, they're available, and you know, we could just say in general that Highland Park has many opportunities for skill space, and they have a wheel-friendly park as well as a skate park that are connected by a sidewalk. And yeah, this is the wheel-friendly plaza. Okay, so this is a different part of the park. We learned something new. They've got a skate park and a wheel-friendly plaza, and they're separated by this mound, shall we say. Interesting. Every place has its own design and unique features, and they're also built at different times. So sometimes new ideas come to light, and a township, a city might say, you know, we want this. We think that this will be good for our community. So that's a number of the factors that you get as these structures, amenities are developed. And this one also says skate park. So you got 2 signs for skate parks, 2 signs for wheel-friendly plaza, and a lot of opportunity for skill space. I even, like right here, I think this actually, I think it would be my spot, because you're off to the side of the fields, you're near the skate park, and you know, you could definitely have about 4 or 5 friends, skill people hanging out. I could see passing clubs here real easily. It'd be nice. And again, like one of the you know, before I leave this spot, just like the idea that sometimes when you're looking for these spots, it's kind of like, well, how do you want to be more visible? Because this is an area that would be pretty visible, or do you want to be like less visible so that you can like work on your own like practice a little bit more, and not be interrupted. One of the things about being in a visibility spot is that you're definitely increasing your chances of someone who is watching a game or someone who is skateboarding or biking or something just to come over and say, hey, what's that about? You know, whereas if you were off, you know, to the side somewhere, kind of minding your own business, then most people, you know, the chances are decreased that you're going to be interrupted. So just things to think about. You'll learn as you go, as you learn. And hello squirrel. Looks like this squirrel is pulling on the netting, and I hope he's not stuck.